The Union County Sheriff's Office is a full-service law enforcement agency providing a full range of law enforcement services for our residents. Eddie Cathy has served the residents of Union County as sheriff since 2002. He leads an agency of approximately 300 detectives, deputies, detention officers, and support staff.
I'm Sheriff Eddie Cathy. I've been the sheriff here in Union County since 2002. Since then, we have made tremendous strides in the professionalism of this agency. As our county has grown, our agency has grown, and the training and the education of our staff has grown. This will be a short overview of what we do as far as the law enforcement end of it, where we answer the citizens' calls, the jail, animal control, court security, civil, all the things that most people don't realize we do until that service is needed. This film is about your sheriff's office and the people that work for you here to serve you.
The Sheriff's Office is divided into 5 divisions: Operations, Indian Trail, Investigations, Services, and Detention. Each division is supervised by a captain. Captains report to Chief Deputy Todd Elmore. Chief Elmore serves as second in command under Sheriff Cathy. Chief Elmore also directly supervises the Internal Affairs, Human Resources, and Accounting sections. The Operations Division is supervised by Captain Greg Thomas. The Operations Division is made up of 4 smaller specialized units called bureaus: Patrol, Warrant Squad, Town Contract Deputies, and the Safe Unit. The Patrol Bureau consists of 4 patrol squads, each supervised by a lieutenant and a sergeant. The officers on each squad are assigned to geographic zones covering approximately 643 square miles of land. Patrol squads work 12-hour shifts on a rotating basis and answer calls for service, conduct investigations, serve warrants and processes, and perform a multitude of other duties. A K-9 unit is also assigned to each patrol squad. Warrant Squad deputies serve thousands of criminal processes and arrest warrants each year, as well as arrest fugitives from other jurisdictions and answer priority calls for service. The Sheriff's Office contracts with the towns of Weddington, Lake Park, Wesley Chapel, and Marvin to provide community-based deputies. These officers spend the majority of their time patrolling within their respective town limits, providing additional protection and security for the towns, as well as a point of contact for ongoing local and neighborhood issues. For almost 20 years, the town of Indian Trail has partnered with the Sheriff's Office through a service contract that provides funding for supervisory personnel and 24 deputies. The Indian Trail Bureau is supervised by a captain, a lieutenant, and 2 sergeants, as well as support staff. In addition, the Indian Trail Division utilizes other assets of the Sheriff's Office when necessary. The Sheriff's Alcohol Field Enforcement Unit was established in 2015. This unit consists of a sergeant and 4 highly trained deputies. The focus of the SAFE unit is primarily traffic safety and DWI enforcement. The Sheriff's Office was awarded a grant for the funding of this specialized unit. The Community Resources Bureau is supervised by a lieutenant and 2 sergeants and consists of 18 school resource officers assigned to the Union County middle and high schools, as well as the alternative school in Waxhaw. In addition, the Bureau has a K-9 handler assigned to work drug detection primarily in the county schools. The Bureau is also responsible for a large variety of crime prevention programs and services throughout the county, such as Neighborhood Watch. In 2007, this unit formed a bike patrol program using equipment donations from Union County Crime Stoppers and Union County Crime Prevention Committees Incorporated. The Investigations Division is supervised by Captain Cody Luke. The Investigations Division is divided into 4 smaller specialized bureaus: Investigations, Narcotics and Gang Investigations, Crime Scene Investigations, and Community Resources. The Detective Bureau is responsible for conducting a variety of investigations regarding felony criminal offenses such as missing persons and select misdemeanor offenses. Most detectives work cases assigned by geographic zone. The Detective Bureau has detectives that are specially reserved to work crimes against juveniles, sex crimes, and electronic or white-collar crimes. Supervisors for this unit consist of 1 lieutenant and 2 sergeants. The Detective Bureau is currently comprised of 12 sworn officers, 1 criminal analyst, and an administrative assistant. The Sheriff's Office operates a narcotics and gang investigation unit. However, information concerning this bureau is considered highly confidential due to the nature of the assignment. The Crime Scene Investigations Unit is composed of 3 investigators who are certified through the International Association of Identification, and this section is supervised by the investigations lieutenant. Crime scene investigators are responsible for the documentation of all major crime scenes, including homicides, suspicious deaths, robberies, arsons, and sexual assaults. They are also tasked with the training and development of forensic procedures for the Sheriff's Office. The unit has a basic forensic lab in which evidence can be processed. Union County utilizes the State Crime Lab for advanced forensic procedures. Investigators work closely with SBI agents in complex investigations, as well as the collection, preservation, and submission of physical evidence for forensic analysis. Using state-of-the-art video and still photography equipment, investigators record details of a scene for future investigation, analysis, and preparation for court review. Available to respond 24/7, the investigators are issued crime scene response vehicles which are fully equipped with the latest photography equipment, video camcorders, evidence detection and collection equipment, as well as biohazard protection gear and other advanced equipment. The Special Response Team is comprised of highly trained sheriff deputies from the various divisions, squads, and sections, as well as medics from Union County Emergency Medical Services. The situations vary, but the mission is always the same: the preservation of life and peaceful reconciliation of often highly dangerous and volatile situations. The Services Division is supervised by Captain Warren Stevens and consists of 9 smaller specialized bureaus: Animal Services, Civil Process, Support Services, Training, Evidence, Information Systems, Procurement and Fleet Vehicles, Console, and Off-Duty. Animal Services officers are deputy sheriffs that enforce North Carolina state law and Union County animal control ordinances. Animal Services provides the following services to the community: stray pickups, animal abandonment, animal cruelty, neglect, dog and cat bite, rabies law, dangerous dog investigations, and nuisance calls. The Animal Services Bureau also operates the Animal Adoption Service located at the Union County Animal Shelter at 3340 Preston Road in Monroe. Operations hours for adoptions are 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. The Civil Bureau consists of deputies who specialize in the service and execution of civil processes in Union County. The Bureau is supervised by a lieutenant and a sergeant and includes a civilian administrative assistant. Civil processes are issued by the court and include, but are not limited to, evictions, summonses, domestic violence protective orders, juvenile documents, and various writs. In addition to these responsibilities, the civil officers perform other functions as needed, such as answering calls for service, special details, and dignitary escorts. The Support Services Bureau processes concealed carry permit applications, maintains official agency records, and provides fingerprinting services, in addition to a wide variety of other functions. The Console Bureau is supervised by a civilian dispatch supervisor and is composed of civilian personnel who answer incoming phone calls, assist the public at the front desk, perform computer inquiries for agency personnel, and issue handgun purchase permits. The Training Bureau consists of a lieutenant, a firearms sergeant, training sergeant, and other sworn and civilian personnel who provide annual firearms training, in-service training, field officer training, and various other training functions required by state law. The Sheriff's Office Detention Division is comprised of the Union County Jail and Union County Judicial Services. This division is supervised by Captain Mackie Goodman. The Union County Jail has a rated capacity of 264 with actual housing and bed space at 240. The remaining 24 areas are designated as temporary holding cells. The jail is staffed by deputy sheriffs, detention officers, and civilians including administrative and support personnel. Jail staff perform several duties including inmate supervision, criminal intelligence and classification, and inmate processing. Inmate supervision consists of 4 squads working 12-hour shifts collectively. Each squad has a corporal in charge of inmate operations with a sergeant that oversees the process. Deputy sheriffs and detention officers are assigned to each of the squads and are tasked to provide inmate care and management as well as assist the medical department managed by the Union County Division of Public Health. The Criminal Intelligence and Classification section classifies inmates within 72 hours of incarceration to ensure the safety and effective management of the inmate population and the overall security of the facility. This section also properly identifies individuals, secures detainees, and obtains criminal intelligence that is shared with local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. Inmate processing is headed by a sergeant and corporal and consists of deputy sheriffs and detention officers. These officers are responsible for receiving and documenting all arrestees into the facility, conducting medical and mental health screening questionnaires, and processes arrestees through fingerprinting submissions and criminal background checks. They are also in charge of inmate property and must document and store it properly. They conduct daily video arraignment on the CCTV connection to courtrooms at the Judicial Center. The Judicial Services Bureau is supervised by a lieutenant and provides security functions and support for the Union County Judicial Center and any other location where local judicial proceedings may be held. Operated by deputy sheriffs and detention officers, the Judicial Security section consists of squads or teams and is supervised by a sergeant. This section is responsible for the security and safety of the Judicial Center and all persons on the premises. Teams operate the security entrance to the Judicial Center. Officers are also responsible for maintaining the order and security of court proceedings and serve as a resource to the judges, clerk of court staff, district attorney staff, and attorneys. Deputies assist jurors during trial as well as victims and witnesses for proceedings. The security teams are also tasked with the movement and security of inmates to and from court proceedings. The Judicial Support section consists of transportation, services, pretrial release, and extraditions and is overseen by a transportation sergeant and corporal. This unit supervises, coordinates, and schedules inmate and involuntary commitment transports, provides security to the court intake center, monitors and facilitates fugitive and extradition matters, and oversees the pretrial release program. For more information about the Union County Sheriff's Office, visit www.unioncountync.gov.